the water seems to be mucking around with the camera and the settings and turning the phone off. So anyway, just a quick live for anybody else out there, whether you're a veteran or whether you're a civilian but are a supporter of Defence Force personnel. Probably primarily those in Australia, right? I don't think there's probably not too many Kiwis impacted by it, or there's probably not too many Kiwis that feel as strongly about it. There might be some, so I could be wrong, but more so Australia in terms of what's happening over there and the poor handling of Ben Robert Smith's arrest. Man, there's plenty of people out there, eh? I'm going to mention a name or two here from what I've seen on their Instagram, at least. I don't know how stories work, but apparently you can put up videos or something that self-delete after a while, whatever. And there seems to be a person on Instagram who goes by Brad Spears, I think, or Spires, whatever his face is. Brad, and then Spiers, I think that's how you spell it. That's what he goes by on there. But on YouTube, he goes by Steve Azula. So he's got more aliases than a bloody Secret Service agent by the sounds of things, or by the looks of things. But I got no issue with people having an opinion that is contrary to, or that is opposite to mine. No issue if people feel like RS is guilty before he's had a trial. That's your option. That's your right, to have that opinion, regardless of what I think about it. Just the same way as it is for all of those who have an opinion about RS who support him either way. So I support him whether he's, again, just to confirm, I support him whether he's guilty, whether he's found guilty or not. Would I condone what he's done? The answer is no. If those are the things that he has done, that he's alleged and that he's accused of having done. Would I condone that? No. Would I still support him? Yes. For those that think that that's wrong, and and for those who think that's tribalism, yeah, again, you're entitled to your opinion, eh? Just like I'm entitled to mine. So let's see how the trial plays out. There's plenty of people out there. This guy, Brad Spires, aka Steve Azula. But I don't know why you got so many bloody, or running by different names. On your Instagram, you seem to just show nothing but photos of ultra marathons and other bits and pieces. But I don't know how Instagram works, or those stories, or however the stories work. But apparently you can put stories up and they don't stay on your posts or on your Instagram. Somebody who knows will probably let me know. I don't know how that works. Hello, Dylan Ramsey. And whatever said hi. Yeah, but Brad Spires or Steve Azula, if you've got your opinions, bro, and you think that RS is guilty, why not just have them on your post so that they show up there on your Instagram page? Why you want to put something up that deletes after a period of time is probably because you don't want to get slammed by the amount of comments that would come. I think you're in the South Island here in New Zealand, so pretty interesting. But anyway, you're a knob jockey, bro. And I know you want to be my friend on Instagram, wanting to try to message me, but yeah, not interested, bro. You stick to your putting up your posts of your ultra running, and then whatever it is that you're posting on your stories, attacking RS and whoever else you want to go after. I don't even care. Apparently you put up some stories on your Instagram with the picture that I put up of me and RS and me saying that I back him. So yeah, whatever, bro. Anybody else that's out there that might be, I don't know, man, if you're getting bombarded, spammed, dare I say spammed, with comments and questions and requests from people, 6-7, if you're getting spammed with comments from people, or people have a different opinion to yours, man, just nothing you can do about it, bro. So try not to worry about it. Find other things to do. Sometimes all you really can do, or I find anyway, is all I can do is just laugh at the comments that are put. and we'll see how things go. Yeah, RS lost the battle with regards to the defamation case that he put forward against Channel 7 or whoever it was, or Nick McKenzie, Twat McKenzie, and whoever else. Yeah, he lost that battle. And apparently, on the balance of probabilities, the judge or a panel or a judge saw or felt that on the balance of probabilities and what he heard, he felt like RS probably did do those things. So, that doesn't prove anything. That's a judge's opinion based on what's been presented. The other part, from what I've found out and heard from some of the peeps that are more in the know than I am, is that those witnesses, those eyewitnesses that are testifying, and the way the news is portraying it, that all the witnesses that have been called are testifying against RS, apparently that couldn't be further from the truth. So some of those that watched the trial way back when there was an initial trial, there were a number of those that had been subpoenaed to come and testify, and so they had to show up. They didn't say anything bad about RS. They said positive things about him, and they answered the questions that were put to them. So the media's pretty clever, at getting a story, framing things in a way that makes somebody seem or to give the perspective or perception that somebody is guilty before due process has even taken place. So anyway, that was pretty interesting, and also not surprising that if that is the case, that they're going to call people from the regiment to testify. Those people, from what I understand, and from people that have reached out and let me know, some people that I've spoken with, they've been like, yeah, we had to give a statement or we had to testify in court, but not because we put up a hand, because we were told to come in and we didn't say anything bad against RS. So it'll be interesting. He may have lost that battle on the defamation case, like I said, but the war is far from over. So massive respect to those people that are out there supporting RS, those people that are going hundies and bringing up what old Nick McKenzie put up the details of the arrest the night before. Wow. And just the poor handling by the Australian Federal Police. Have a good hard look at yourself, Commissioner, the lady that's in charge there, and the federal agents that executed that arrest, and whoever the mole is within your organisation, leaking information to the media however much time in advance so that Twat McKenzie could write up a story, post it, have it set to go, and not even having the courage or the decency to contact RS and just say, hey, mate, can you come in, to save us having to come and execute an arrest out in public. I think I said in the other live yesterday or a day or two ago, I have no doubt 100% if somebody contacted RS and said, hey, we need you to come in because we're going to have to execute this arrest warrant, rather than us doing that, can you come in? I have no doubt he would have gone in. There's been some other information coming out there, people that have been doing some research, and that they executed the arrest in Sydney rather than in Queensland, where I think that's where he was flying to, so that they could have a more diverse jury. Wow. You're gonna call in recently naturalized people from overseas, to sit on the jury, to have a more diverse jury. Crazy, man. That's how you want to treat somebody that was willing to risk his life for the person next to him, for the government that sent him, for the country that he was born and raised in, and that he would fight, bleed, and die for. Andrew Hastie, you need to have a good, hard, I'm going to say it, excuse my language, Andrew Hastie, you need to have a good, hard fucking look at yourself, bro. The crap that you've caused and what you have had no courage, didn't have the balls to raise while you were in the regiment, but ran away to go and try and pad yourself a political career. You are a fuckwit, bro. And no wonder you were treated, like you said, treated like a scumbag on selection. Credit to you for getting through selection. Credit to you for getting through cycle, being badged, going and serving. Credit to you. But why did your courage and your resilience and your integrity stop when you left and went out and then looked to try to throw the entire regiment under the bus with your wording that there is a cancer and that it's toxic in the regiment? Why didn't you have the balls to stay there and address it while you were an operator in the unit? Coward as the word comes to mind, bro. Debatable. You went and served, and full credit to you. But what you've left behind in your statement, your witness testimony that you gave during the defamation case, I believe, in regards to RS, which isn't a witness statement, you saw nothing, you heard it second, third hand from other people, and you felt like you were treated like a scumbag on selection in 2010 when RS was one of the directing staff, when everybody is treated like a piece of dirt on selection. So, piss poor, bro. But I hope your career, I hope it's worth it. I hope selling your soul and selling out your country and selling out the unit is worth whatever your career happens to be post your time in the military. Fair enough if you don't support or like the guy or other people within the unit, but that's a bold claim to label the entire regiment as toxic, or that it's toxic. So I don't recall the exact words, but people have been playing bits and pieces of your wording on social media. And I do recall seeing some of that, and I have seen some of those before. Piss poor in terms of that approach. But again, that's your opinion based on your time when you were there. It would have been good if you had the courage to do something about it and address it and escalate it through the hierarchy whilst you were still there. As for bloody Angus Bell, where is that guy, eh? Where's that dude? Nowhere to be seen. Bloody Anus Bell. What a piece of trash. It's sad. It's sad. It's disappointing with regards to where things are at, and just the stuff like Big Chocky pulls out, some other people who I don't know, and the stuff that they've been pulling up on their social media in support of RS, which is cool, but disappointing in terms of what they've actually found and why they've had to pull it up when they shouldn't have had to in the first place. Albanese, the PM, talking about people are getting their news and their media from their devices. It's like, bro, because that's where the news and media is, and saying that people should get it from mainstream. Very, very disappointing. Two podcasts collide. Is that it? Or two worlds collide? Something like that. Sorry, bro. Australian veteran. He does a good job of calling BS out in terms of Albanese on his social media with regards to mainstream media. Do you want us to listen to the ABC News or Channel 9? People that have paid out hush money bribes, people that have edited in gunshots. I think I spoke about some of that on one of the recent lives. And it's a bit of a laughing stock at the moment, eh? Different legislations or bills looking to be passed now that there's a whole bunch of attention on RS and what's happened there and the handling of it. Like I said in my other live, I don't know what hidden agendas or whose agendas this spectacle of RS serves, but clearly it doesn't seem to be in the best interest of the country in terms of Australia. Seems to be in the best interest of a few individuals who seem to have no integrity and seem to don't mind causing damage to their own country, to individuals, to families, and to veterans as a whole. Pretty sad, man. Nothing that I can do about it. Anzac Day, I'm not somebody that's boycotting Anzac Day. Like, Anzac Day is, RS would say this too, Anzac Day is bigger than him. Anzac Day is bigger than any veteran, in my opinion. The meaning behind it, and Anzac Day is super important and special to acknowledge and to show up how people choose to show up, and remember and acknowledge those sacrifices from our Anzacs is up to them. If some choose to show up in force and also protest in their own way in terms of what's happened with RS, more power and credit to them. similarly, if there are protesters that are there that want to raise their banner and stand their ground and say that RS is guilty when he hasn't even gone to trial yet, that's your prerogative too. Don't be surprised if some fisticuffs happen if there are a group of people that want to come on Anzac Day and look to counter protest those that are in support of RS. You you might not like the outcome, is what I would say. But I hope Anzac Day isn't taken and used in that way to take away from the significance and the reverence of those sacrifices and what Anzac Day means to so many people, whether those who have served or haven't served but have had family members that have served. So I hope that, Anzac Day is respected and acknowledged for what it is. And I think, I'm not trying to put words in RS's mouth, but I think RS would himself say that Anzac Day is bigger than him and it deserves our respect. Those that have the time and those that choose to go along on the Anzac Day and pay their respects to those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. So, get out, go for a run if you need to clear your head. Do something or jump off social media. I'm here on social media now just to do this live after having had a good time clearing my head, going for a long, slow run, and just thought, man, if there might be some people out there who maybe can't pull themselves away from the social media, or maybe I don't know, have some stuff that they want to get off their chest. Find ways to get it off your chest. Talk to other people if you need to. Talk to a screen if you have to. If you want to put it out there and do what you need to do that. Either way, do whatever it is that helps you in the times of struggle or darkness that you might be in. I feel really good after that run. A little tired, a little stiff and sore. My feet are a bit tired and fatigued after not factoring in the long run last night, or a longer, slow run again last night. Felt like doing a run though because the weather's pretty grey and ugly and it's just a bit of drizzle. So I thought it'd be nice to get out and have a run and go for a long one. Longer than last night's one. It was, even though I'm a little bit sore now, but nothing a good shower and stretch and massage gun can't cure, I think. So anyway, oh, bloody hell. Sorry, I can see comments on here. Bailey, he's going Hundies on a 6-7. Good for you, bro. Dun, dun, dun. What do we got here? Don't think many / any of the witnesses wanted to testify during that defamation case from what I heard. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I just discovered that too, and from some people that were following the earlier trial, not the defamation case, another trial from earlier saying the same thing. The lady that somehow has more medals than Ben. yeah, the AFP commissioner. The most decorated, eh? What do we got here? Respect to BRS and all that have served. Cheers, brother. When my ADF interview happens and they ask why I want to join, I'm tempted to say to be like BRS. Yeah, do it. A politician calling something toxic is a bit rich. Yeah, Andrew Hastie. I mean, again, I can't get over it, eh? 2010. I don't know how long he served for. Obviously went away, served in Afghan, and got out and chasing a political career. What's this? Say hello to Brazil. We love you. What's it? Bom dia, boa noite. I don't know what time of day it is over there. Boa tarde. If it's over there. Eu falo pouco de português, mas ainda estou aprendendo. If I said that right, apologies for my accent. I only, a few little words here and there in Portuguese, but yeah, maybe one day I'll get to Brazil. So shout out Brazil, if that's where you're from. Good night here in the moment. Boa noite. So Much respect. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. That's 20 minutes. I'll go, still cooling down, still feel very hot. But take care. All the best, everybody. Thanks for your time. Even on Mr. 67 that wanted to spam this whole chat with a bazillion 67s. You speak Portuguese very well. Oh, you're very kind. Muito obrigado. All right. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you when I see you on the next video. All right. End live. Are you sure? Yes. Okie doke.